The training focuses on the whole child model, trauma-informed care, positive school climate. This is training for the 24-25 school year. The FISD Whole Child Program. We often use the term whole child. Hopefully you'll have better understanding of what it is actually meant by whole child after today's training. Specifically, we will look at positive school climate, the whole child model, trauma-informed care, Olweus prevention, bullying prevention program, and campus whole child responsibilities. The definition of a positive school climate. School climate refers to the quality and character of school life. School climate is based on patterns of students, parents, and school personnel's experience of school life and affects norms, goals, values, interpersonal relationships, teaching, and organizational structures. Some of the benefits of positive school climate impacts the ability to learn social, emotional, and academic skills, sets the tone for physical, environmental, and learning processes, positive interactions with others, improves academic success for students, improves safety on campus, creates a welcoming environment for all members of the school, helps students feel cared for, capable, and connected. How does improving school climate improve campus safety? For example, decreases bullying and other forms of peer maltreatment, increased belonging, feel more connected with everyone, students know how to report, and less drug activity. Now we're going to look a little bit more at the whole child model for Frisco ISD. This recognizes student academic success and is affected by multiple factors, including mental, emotional, physical, social, environmental, and spiritual health. It's in an effort to transition from seeing success as narrowly defined as academic achievement to one promoting the long-term development of success of the whole child, all aspects of a child's life. Believes optimal learning takes place when students are healthy, safe, engaged, supported, and challenged. The whole child model and trauma-informed care model both recognize a holistic approach where multiple factors affect overall health and academic success. What topics are addressed by the program? Mental and physical well-being, safety, family and community engagement, threats to self and others, drug prevention, violence prevention, student abuse prevention, reporting procedures, managing emotions, conflict resolution, character development, connectedness, positive behavior interventions, diversity, school climate, and staff and student health and this is why it's called whole child. We are considering everything that would contribute to overall success of a student in and out of the classroom. Next, we will look at trauma-informed care. The holistic viewpoint, the whole child. Research on the whole child approach reveals factors such as ones in a small circle that can have a negative effect on academic success and overall health. Keep in mind that all of the effects of these stressors don't excuse misbehavior, and they do make it more understandable. Students often show signs when they are affected by outside stress. It is obvious with all the mental health problems we see in students that some are under more stress than others. And if the student has previously been traumatized or abused in some way, these feelings are intensified. This sometimes leads to students overreact, even to a mild correction, shutdown, or struggle with relationships. Due to the fact that these stressors can cause these students to overreact or misbehave, does that mean we excuse their behavior? No. We would still hold them accountable. And here's an example of an effective way to respond to these students when they misbehave. As with disciplining, most students know consequences and extreme consequences are often ineffective. The opposite of dysfunction is dysfunction. The most effective response is usually somewhere in the middle. Again, the opposite of dysfunction is dysfunction. The most effective response is somewhere in the middle. The backbone represents the trauma-informed care approach. Take a minute to look over the summary. These responses to misbehavior work well with all students, but they are especially helpful with students affected by trauma. Trauma and mental health challenges can impede college, career, military readiness, but their effects can be lessened by positive relationships with caring adults. Let's take a quick look at the Alveus Bullying Prevention Program. The Alveus program is our district's bullying prevention and school climate program. After reading the bullets, take a minute to read over these bullets, and then look at the statement at the bottom. The Alveus program provides a framework and procedures necessary to do the work of the whole child in creating and sustaining a positive school climate. We will go over bullying more in another presentation. Some best practices for a campus: whole child committee, having class meetings, staff and student needs assessments, student climate surveys, develop rubric-based rules and consequences for bullying, anonymous reporting, procedure for investigating reports of peer mistreatment, emphasize bullying prevention by focusing on school climate and healthy relationships between students and staff. Next, we will look at the Whole Child Program. This committee works to create a campus that helps keep students and staff safe and promote their physical, social, and emotional well-being. Their goal is to help keep everyone safe and produce a school climate where everyone belongs. Every campus has a whole child committee made up of APs, a counselor, a group of teachers, and staff members. The composition of the whole child committee: we have a leadership committee, is composed of the whole child site coordinator, Safe Schools Committee chair, Health and Wellness Committee chair, and then there's committee members, 8 to 12 members, teachers, coaches, technology, non-teaching staff, nurse, SRO, student leaders, usually sometimes at the more of the high school level. What does the whole child committee do? The committee oversees the bullying prevention program, state mandated trainings for students and staff, class meetings, character development, staff discussion lessons, staff and student health and wellness, student voice programs, anonymous reporting system, wellness and safe school surveys, and promotes an intentional focus on connectedness. The Alveus program is implemented with and sustained with fidelity. One of the cornerstones of our whole child program are class meetings, which originated with our Alveus bullying prevention programs. At first, class meetings focused mainly on bullying prevention, acceptance, and promoting safe learning environment. Today, we have broadened the scope of the whole child committee to include meetings on character strengths, state-mandated topics, and any timely concerns your school is facing. Class meetings are simply a time set aside during advisory where we focus towards our social, emotional, and physical health. Student reports reveal that they welcome the lessons, but are many times concerned about their teachers not taking lessons seriously or not even doing the lessons. Class meetings are an integral part of the whole child effort. Please follow through with fidelity. If you don't take them seriously, they won't either. It is one of the only ways we have to directly address emotional health and wellness of students. They won't solve all the problems, but we can plant seeds and give strategies to chip away at the underlying problems. Frisco ISD has character strengths we do each month. This is another aspect of our whole child program. This is a K-12 and staff effort. These are the same character traits they have district-wide at all levels. And the campuses need to promote the character strength during that month. Character strength, and we do that in the class meeting. Information about the Wolfden lessons in the class meetings will come from Sarah Hill. Additional class meeting topics may include what is a class meeting, for setting up the norms, reporting process, bullying, suicide, prevention, healthy relationships, digital citizenship, substance use, and any other needs that our campus feels that the students need to have. Staff discussion lessons are another important part of our whole child program. These are like class meetings for staff. They're short 10 to 15 minute activities or lessons focused on staff emotional health, personal growth, and overall wellness. Staff discussion lessons will be presented in a variety of ways throughout the year. There's some information here about the staff discussion lesson. All right, something to think about. Resilience cannot exist without hope. How do you build resilience in others? Listen, validate, provide supports, and encourage. Some final thoughts. Be intentional about creating opportunities for connection. Instill hope by listening, validating, problem solving, encouraging, supporting, and protecting. Stressors, trauma students face do not excuse misbehavior, but it can make it more understandable. The opposite of dysfunction is dysfunction. Thank you.